So we got back from holiday last week. We went to Galicia in the north of Spain. I did a video when we were there, but I did it in Spanish because when we're in the house, we talk in English. And when we're not in the house, we talk in Spanish. So when we go on holiday, we just talk in Spanish the whole time. I didn't want to be the only person in the family talking English to a camera. Holiday was good. The only major thing that happened was I had to end up going to hospital, to A&E. I started getting like really bad headaches, and then one day we were in the car and I started feeling like I was gonna throw up, and then all of a sudden it was as if I had like a band, like an elastic band around my head, squeezing my brain, and it was like the most intense pain ever. And I got out of the car because John was in a park with the kids. I had waited in the car, and I got out of the car and I screamed, "John, I'm not okay, John!" And then I fell to the ground. I collapsed in the street. People like came rushing over. This woman appeared out of nowhere with a machine to take my blood pressure. And then I regained consciousness and I was able to stand up, and the headache subsided a little bit. I mean, it was still really sore, but it wasn't such an intense pain. And of course, I went to A&E and they did loads of tests, and the doctor said, it's okay, like you're not gonna die. But thank goodness they are gonna do an MRI, because I had an MRI planned because of my facial spasm. They did the MRI a few days ago. It was horrible. It was the worst experience ever. They put you in this tube, this tunnel. You're not allowed to move your head. You have to keep your head super still. And then all of a sudden, the noise starts, and it's the loudest noise ever. They put noise cancelling headphones on you, but it's so loud. And it goes on for like half an hour. So for half an hour, I'm in this tunnel listening to brrrr. And then I started getting anxiety, I couldn't breathe. I started thinking, they're frying my brain, because it gets hot, because there's these like magnets. And I could feel it in my head and my brain getting hotter, and I'm like, they're gonna fry my brain, they're gonna kill me. It was horrible. And the woman gave me like something to squeeze if I wanted it to stop. But she said, if we stop, we have to do the whole thing again. So even though I desperately wanted to squeeze this little balloon that she gave me so that I could get the hell out of there, I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep going, because I don't want to have to start the whole test all over again, because then I'll be in here even longer. They give me the results next week. Hopefully everything will be okay. Hopefully everything that is happening to my body right now is because of stress. I started going to an osteopath to try and fix my jaw, because my jaw, like, it keeps slipping out of place. And the guy's really good and he's lovely, and he was like touching my head, and I told him about my facial spasm and my headaches and everything, and he found this point in my head and he's like, yeah, it's all coming from here. When we cure you, you're gonna find that your facial spasm will go, your headaches will go, your jaw will stop slipping out of place, but it takes time. And he said, what you have, it's all stress and tension that has built up in this point on my head. He's definitely leading me to believe that the fact that my body's just shutting down right now is all because of stress. And I think he's right. So I'm hoping that the MRI test is gonna come back fine, and just have to work on having a less stressful life. My mother-in-law arrived a few days ago, and ever since, life has been amazing. She cooks, she cleans, she looks after the children. So ever since she's arrived, I feel good. I just feel less stressed. I have time to just sit down and stare into space, or watch a series, or read a book. It's insane, because I never have time to do those things. I'm really happy that she's here. I asked her if she would move in permanently, and she said, no way. Because that's the thing, I mean, when she comes, it's amazing for me, but I think she just gets absolutely exhausted. So by the time her stay is up, you know, she's like running back to London. Can't get out of here fast enough. They finally finished painting the attic. It looks amazing. They got rid of all the textured paint. We got lovely smooth walls in the attic. I absolutely love it. The only problem is the attic is just a dumping ground for junk at the moment. We need to actually do something with this space, but I don't really know what we can do with it. And I put up some new paintings in the hall of plants, and I put some plants up here. I really like how the hall has turned out as well. And look what Luca did. he broke the kitchen cabinet door because he kept pushing it and he's basically torn it off its hinges. Now we don't have a door. Well, it's here. John needs to like see if he can try and fix it. I don't know if he's going to be able to, but God's sake, well done, Luca. I'm really happy with how the house has turned out. I mean, we've done so much work to this house. When we moved in, the whole house was covered in this just like blotchy, grainy, disgusting paint. And it was like a dark grey colour. And we've got rid of all of that throughout the whole house. So the whole house has just got white, smooth, lovely walls now. And it really makes a difference. Like, it just makes the house seem bigger, lighter. We renovated a bathroom. We half renovated another bathroom. We knocked the wall down between the kitchen and the living room to have this big open space. We redid the entire garden because the garden was just wasteland. It was awful. It was just like overgrown weeds everywhere. We didn't even have a perimeter wall around the house. Oh, we installed aircon. The house didn't have aircon either. So yeah, I mean, we've done so much work and I'm so happy with it. Like, I can finally say that's it. I don't really want to do anything else. The only problem is when the kids go and like destroy things in the house, I get really upset. Because I'm like, don't break my lovely house. But they're kids, what can you do? We've had to put like wood on the stairs because Luca climbs through this gap and goes up the stairs and it's so dangerous. So John invented these panels and stuck them on the stairs. John and his mum have taken all 4 kids out to the park. The house is super quiet. It's amazing. I'm gonna take advantage and just get the house in order because it's such a mess and there's just so much crap, and after the painters were here, it's still a bit dusty. Anyone else get so much joy out of cleaning and organising their house? When there's no children in the house, obviously. When you're cleaning and tidying and there's kids running about, it's not relaxing, it's just stressful. But, oh my God, the house is empty. There's no children here. Silence. I can put on music and I can just make my house look pretty. I'm so happy. Is that really sad? Am I the only one? Do you guys like to do that as well? How's the park? Good?
Yeah, it was nice. There weren't many people though.
And John fixed the door. Look, the door is fixed. I'm very proud of you. And you put a light bulb up today. That's really good. 2 things, light bulb and fix the door. Well done you. Proud of you today. Well done.
Do you want me to show you how I fix the door?
No.
Why not?
Okay, fine. Go.
I like the park.
You like the park?
Yes.
Good. Did you have a lot of fun at the park?
Yes.
What did you do?
Mama pushed me on the swing.
Uh-huh. And who's going to school?
Me.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You're going to have so many friends?
Yeah.
You're going to have so many friends, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wow. It's going to be good.
You've got this hinge on there, right? So the wee lad somehow managed to rip this off. Right, the whole structure had come off. And the screws had basically ripped through the wood. And obviously you can't then put the screws back into that wood because it's just completely ripped. Right, so what I did was I got some toothpicks, chopped them up a bit, got some wood glue, made a sort of kind of like solidy kind of paste, and just shoved it in there. Right, let it dry, and that kind of like repaired the wood, and then I was able to put the screws back in.
Well done.
Yeah, it was not my idea. I got it off YouTube, but still, I did it. So there you go.
Look at these blue skies. It's so sunny. Oh my goodness. It's been like this for ages. Like, it hasn't rained for 2 months, and just every day, blue skies. It's really nice, but because we don't have a swimming pool in the garden, I've got this actually, look. I'm gonna go and stand in this, I'm gonna wet my feet in this one. But because we don't have a pool, we can't really come outside because it's so hot. I mean, you can't do anything. It's like 35 degrees. We tried to go to the stables yesterday to see Farah. The kids lasted like 10 minutes and then they were like, Mommy, it's too hot, I want to go home. I mean, yeah, it's lovely, no? Living in Spain, it's lovely. Boiling hot for the entire summer. But it being this hot has its downfalls as well because you can't really do anything other than go to the swimming pool. There's nothing that you can do because of the heat. And there's no beach. You can't go to the beach here in Madrid. We don't have a beach near us. I'm grateful for the sun, but I'm kind of looking forward to the temperatures dropping and going into winter to be able to just do outdoor activities with the kids instead of being locked up in the house next to an aircon machine. Why are you breaking the book? Why are you ripping the book up like that? You can't do that. You can't rip up books. Alba, that's not nice. So guys, how are we?
Good.
What are you doing?
Playing.
What are you playing?
Lego.
Lego? Are you guys excited about going back to school?
Yes.
Are you super happy that Mama's here?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, your room's like looking kind of tidy. It's normally a lot worse than this, so good. Amaya and Eva are no problem whatsoever. They just lock themselves in their room and play for hours and hours and hours. They're obsessed with each other. Like, we cannot separate them. I was thinking about putting Amaya in her own room, but I'm like, no, because if I put her in her own room, then Eva will just be in Amaya's room all the time. So they're literally inseparable. They don't even ask for TV or iPad or anything. They just play their imaginary games and play with Legos, and it's great. It's just the younger two, the little two babies. You guys still need Mummy a lot, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm sure you guys will grow up and be the same, and you'll just be able to lock yourselves in your room and play together for hours and hours. Yes. Finished making a lovely pot of vegetable puree. When we were on holiday, it was really difficult to eat organic food and stick to my diet. I've been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease and I'm trying to cure it through diet and healthy lifestyle because I don't want to be taking steroids for the rest of my life. And I went off track on holiday so it was really hard, but ever since we've been back, I've been back to only eating organic fruit and vegetables, no processed food, no sugar, and I feel good. I feel tired, like really tired. I think when you're getting off processed sugar, you probably do go through a period of feeling really tired because sugar gives you an energy boost. But I do feel good. I found this organic website that delivers all organic food to your house, but the food tasted really bad. I don't know if like they went to the supermarket and got the cheapest food at the supermarket and then tried to like resell it as organic food, but the food did not taste good. But since then, I found another place which is like an allotment really quite close to my house, and you can go and visit the farm and you can make sure that the produce is organic. I've been ordering from them and the food tastes amazing, so I'm pretty sure it's definitely organic. The only problem is they don't sell organic meat or anything. They only sell organic fruit and veg. They only sell what they grow. Thanks, Lucky. I can't eat chocolate. And you shouldn't be eating chocolate either, but I'll let you off since you don't have an autoimmune disease. So yeah, I'm really happy with this place. It's called De la Huerta a Casa. They're really friendly. You can order it all online. They bring it to your door and you order it, and when you order it, that's when they hand pick it. So they hand pick it and they bring it to you the following day. And the food is so fresh and it really tastes amazing. I think combination of eating really good, whole, organic, unprocessed food, getting my stress levels down, trying to do exercise. I'm gonna have to fit in some kind of exercise. Don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna have to do that. And I'm really hopeful that completely transforming my lifestyle is gonna get me better, cure all the various ailments that I have. I feel really hopeful about that. I'm feeling good. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go, but thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.